NATO's worst nightmare has come true. To hell with Ukraine. President Vladimir Putin is going after its masters in Europe, who are funding Kyiv's war machinery. German media is reporting that Russia came dangerously close to attacking a NATO base in Germany on August 22 with drones. Berlin rushed to raise the security level at the base following a tip-off from foreign intelligence of a sign of Russian sabotage. The military facility in question here is Geilenkirchen Air Base, which houses the Western Alliance fleet of AWACS surveillance planes. About 1,600 people work at the airfield, with stationed special aircraft to monitor airspace in NATO's Eastern Theater. The base acts as eyes and ears for NATO in Eastern Europe. It is equipped with radars that are capable of locating and identifying other aircraft at the range of more than 400 kilometers. You see, it makes all sense in the world for Putin to bulldoze this airbase to give a deadly blow to Ukraine. After all, it's NATO and especially the US that have been shoring up Kyiv defenses are believed to be behind the recent Kirk's offensive into Russian territories. And guess how the Germans reacted to this open threat of drone attack by Putin? The spineless nine-com poop shuttered the base down over fears that its water supply system has been intentionally contaminated. And it's not just Germany that is Putin's radar. Another NATO member and a bellicose US agent, Poland, is also on Putin's hit list. As per news reports, Russia allegedly flew its Shahid drones in Polish airspace for whooping 33 minutes in a clear signal to Warsaw. The war is about to knock your toes. The suspected Shahid drone was last tracked flying above the Polish town of Tyskovs in the east of the country and around 32 kilometers from the border with Ukraine. So this deep penetration into NATO's boundary was not an accident, but a bold message. The incident also laid bare the vulnerability of NATO's defense system, which was certainly not able to defend Polish borders. With just one move, Putin has showed what a bunch of clowns the Polish military is. The Polish military earlier said it was ready to shoot down Russian drone, but in a huge embarrassment, they were not able to track it for even a second, and now they are suggesting that drones may have flown back to Ukraine. And as the NATO's versus Russia narrative builds up, US has resorted to devising ways to monetize yet another conflict. As per a report in Newsweek, the US this week approved a sale of advanced missiles to NATO members, Norway and Romania, that are collectively worth almost $1 billion. US knows that Ukraine is done and dusted. They now need a new Ukraine to keep its machinery running and to enrich a deep coffers of the military-industrial complex, all said to be USA's new sacrificial lambs. All in all, NATO versus Russia war seems inevitable now, and the bellicose NATO has been preparing for it for months. For example, Latvia has been installing Dragon's Teeth on its borders with Russia. Dragon's teeth, first used in World War II, are made of reinforced concrete and are used to impede the advances of tanks and mechanized infantry. Similarly, Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, the Baltic states, also signed an agreement in January to create a common defense line with anti-mobility infrastructure elements to bolster NATO's eastern border with Russia and Belarus. Germany has already confirmed it was developing emergency plans to move hundreds of thousands of NATO troops across its territory. They all knew they were going to provoke Russia so much that it would force Russia to push war into Europe. And now they crossed Putin's red line by pushing into Kirk's. The stage is set now. Putin is coming for NATO. And Russia may or may not emerge victorious in the end, but the war will definitely break the backbone of Europe's already beleaguered economy and military apparatus.